Hey everybody, Cougar here, trying to survive another day in the forest. Now the past couple of days we've been focused primarily on finding Timmy. That took Lieutenant Dan and I down into a couple of caves, and that was a pretty gruesome, gory experience down in those caves. We found the bodies of a bunch of other passengers and just the gore piles left over from the cannibals being cannibals. Uh, that was a pretty disturbing experience going down into those caves. So I thought we'd take a day off from that and just get back to doing our basic survival and building and crafting. Lieutenant Dan is going to take a beach day, so we'll be doing this part solo. Uh, really just want to stay up here in the sun for a day. That was enough cave diving for me for a while. With that in mind, one of the things that we wanted to do here at our gate was build a couple of guard towers, one on either side of this gate here. So I've done a little advanced prep work. I've got all my log holders completely stuffed with logs. I've got 2 log sleds completely loaded with logs. I had to build a second log sled at one point because my first log sled got glitched out and I couldn't grab it. So now we have 2 log sleds. They're both fully loaded. With that in mind, let us pull up our crafting book here. We are going to custom build a platform, one on either side of this gate. Let's rotate it around and try to get it matched up to the gate itself pretty well. That looks pretty good. That looks even better, I think. Not too much. There we go. Alright, that is going to take 11 logs to build. Why don't we go ahead and build that first? We're going to need a set of stairs to get up there eventually. But for now, whoops. If I can remember how to build stuff, it's been a while. All that time spent chasing after cannibals with Lieutenant Dan. I've forgotten how to build. I remember it takes logs. That's a start. Alright, one more. And we have a little guard tower. Now let's put down a set of stairs for that with our custom stairs. Click up at the top here and then drag it down to the base. That looks pretty good. It's a little bit in the way of our gate, but as long as we build the other one okay, it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, these stairs, they're gonna kind of impede getting in and out of that gate a little bit. But let's try it out. We can always disassemble it and start over if we want to. Okay. So we got a little platform here. This will allow us to throw Molotovs and fire arrows down onto any cannibals trying to get into our base. These stairs are completely not right. Ah, these stairs got messed up. Well, I mean, they're not pretty, but they're not terrible either. We'll see if we can do a better job on the one on this side, though. Getting the platform properly rotated. Does that look good? Is that flush with the wall there? Pretty flush with the wall. That'll do. Okay. Okay, good. And then some stairs off of that as well. It's kind of hard to see the ghost against that gray sky there, but that should do. And that should do. Is that right? Just want to make sure they're coming off somewhat in line with the actual platform. Alright, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, wind's kicking up. Wonder if it's going to storm. It rained all day yesterday as I was gathering up these logs. And I did encounter... I had one cannibal encounter. There were two of them. I managed to take them both out. Channeled my inner Lieutenant Dan. Headshotted one. And then took down the other one with my axe. Burned their bodies. Got the bones off them. And made some bone armor. Alright, good. This is pretty good. We've got a little gap between the platform and the wall, but this will allow us to do what we need to do. And speaking of cannibals, look, there's a group of freaking 5 of them running right at us. We'll just stay low and hope they don't notice us. That seemed to work. Alright, good. So, just, you know, back to basic survival. Maybe we'll go down and do a little hunting, a little fishing. I really could afford to restock my drying racks up here. I've only got a couple of pieces of meat left on these drying racks. So I'm going to eat one of those right now, and now I've only got one left. Oh, those are some ugly guard towers. Wow, not pretty at all, but they will serve their purpose anyway. So for now, let's take one of our log sleds back down toward the water. I'm not anticipating doing any log chopping or gathering, but as long as we're heading down there anyway, we will bring this guy with us. Oh, you know, something I did want to do as long as I was down here. So I just lied to you, saying that we weren't going to do any log chopping or building. But another good suggestion from one of the viewers, it may have been Soltar7 again, I forget exactly who it was, who suggested it, but I should build a little bench down here by our temporary shelter so that when I come down here to do my log chopping and gathering and so on, I can have a little rest if I start to get tired. So let me throw a couple of these logs onto the sled and then take a couple up to the temporary shelter that's just up the hill there. Oh my god, here they all come again. Don't see me. Don't notice me. Oh wow, that's a lot of them. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to just outrun these guys, get back up to the hill, and close myself in up there. They are faster than me. They're right on my tail. Oh man. Oh, close the door. Close the door. One of them got in. At least one of them got in. Oh, maybe not. Well, I thought they did, but maybe not. All right, great. Well, maybe we can drill this guy right through the gap here. Nope. Broken arrow. Oh. Oh, they took off. Okay, great. See, guys, running away works sometimes. They're still out there, though. They're wandering around where I just cut that tree down. Yeah, these guys do not like it when you cut down their trees. But I'm digging the guard platform. That other one is really a mess. They don't have to be pretty, they just have to work, right? They're still down there, still wandering around. we could try to get around them and just try to not be barricaded inside here all day. Let's see how many arrows I have. I have enough arrows that I could consider fighting a couple of them. But I am not Lieutenant Dan. I am not that confident in my combat skills. So I would prefer to avoid a violent encounter with a group this large. There are at least 3 in that group, 4 maybe. And they're just standing there looking at my log sled. I think they're mourning the tree that I cut down. They do love their trees. And they do not like it when I cut them down. But maybe if I just go elsewhere, they will finish their mourning and move on. I'm going to crouch and see what they're up to. No, they're still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I do not want to take on 5 of them. There's a bird landed here. Nope. So let's just wander off into the forest. Maybe do a little hunting if we find any rabbits or lizards to kill, or a deer. Gather some meat. Maybe we can get over to this other pond and gather some fish without them seeing us. Yeah, they're just camping out right there next to my log sled. Let's grab a couple of fish as long as we're here. Oh, I'm out of practice with the spear fishing. Here, fishies. Ooh, that's a big fish. Great. Boy, they haven't left yet. They're still over there. But let's just take a little peaceful stroll in the woods. If we come across something we can hunt, that works too. But yeah, I had enough with the gory, violent cannibal encounters down in the caves over the last couple of days. Really need just a little peace and quiet out here in the woods. Bunny? Shall we try to get a bunny skin? He saw me. Oh, he's going to be hard to hunt here in the forest. All right, bunny. You live. You survived. Congratulations. Ah, that was a lizard, though. I really would like that lizard. Oh, bunny right in front of me. Come back, bunny. These things are hard to hunt back in here. I would rather be out in a more open area. There's a little clearing up here. Maybe we'll just try and quietly enter this clearing and see if there's anything for us to hunt, like that lizard. Yes, lizard, stay right there. Alright, great. Get a little lizard skin, a little lizard meat. Okay. Anybody else want an arrow? Now, for the birds, I think that the slingshot is the way to go. So let's try to get a bird with a slingshot. Okay, and, well, there's a squirrel, but we don't need the squirrel. That bird doesn't want to land. That one does. That sounded like a bunny. That may have been another squirrel. Yeah, that's a squirrel. And that bird's flying away. Okay. Whoop. Oh, a little encampment here. I don't know if this is something we've seen before. Have we been here before? This does not look familiar. There's some duct tape, and some unbusted up luggage, which leads me to believe we have not in fact been here. Arrows? 10 arrows collected. Wow, look at this. These guys were set. They were kitted out. I'm already carrying a pot. I can't pick that up. Dynamite. Are these flares? Flares. Those are flares. And I'm full up on flares. Can't carry anymore. More arrows. More. I can't carry any more arrows. Wow. More arrows. More arrows. Snack. I can't carry any more snacks. What's with all the fly buzzing here? Is there a dead body around here or something? I'm not going to bust open these luggages. I'm full up on pretty much everything I could carry out off of here. Oh, there's the body, lying there on the sleeping bag. Yuck. All right. I could use some more meds. It's the only reason I'm busting these open. So the orange suitcases, I guess, are like utility suitcases. These are the ones that I've been finding arrows and flares and dynamite in. I wonder if this was like a hunting expedition or something with all these arrows here. It'd be nice if they left me a bow, a nice modern bow, but I'm not seeing one. A watch, which I can't carry any more watches. Some squirrels. Not really. Oh, a deer. Oh, deer. Come back. Hit him once. I think he saw me. Took off again. I hate hitting him once and having him run off because I don't want him to suffer a slow, painful death like that. Shoot. Oh, sorry, dear. Oh, there he is. Oh, rats. Well, I got plenty of arrows to waste. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Didn't I hit him? Come back, Bambi. You'd think with 2 arrows in him, he'd be a little bit less nimble. Oh, wow. Did I lose him completely? No, there he is. Shoot. A large group of cannibals heading the other direction. Let's hope they didn't see us and we can go in and get the stuff off that deer. Keep going, guys. Keep going. There's a bunny, too. Wow. Okay, bunny. Not that bright, are you? I would call this a successful hunting expedition. We're doing pretty well here. Some more deer skin that we can use for crafting and stuff to wear. All right, sun's going down. We spent an entire day hunting, and I think it was pretty successful. We got deer meat, we got lizard meat and lizard skin. We got bunny meat and bunny skin. We got some fish. And we found that campsite. That's pretty good. So let's just try to get back to base, get back behind our walls. And we will sleep through the night so that you guys aren't completely blind. I apologize, it's already getting dark, maybe kind of hard to see. I may eat some berries here just to... Oh dear. There's 2 of them. At least. More, there are 3. We're at the cave entrance here. Shoot, which means we're not far from home. Maybe we try to book it. Serpentine, serpentine. I'm going to be out of energy here soon. We try to eat some berries. I switched back to single player for today. So the game is paused now that we are in the crafting mat. So it's just, jeez, don't hit me. I would like to just try to outrun these guys. You're not going to be able to see anything at this point. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, it's too dark. Too dark, too dark. I'm waiting for my energy to refill so that I can try and run again. That's the same 4 guys. They spent the entire freaking day out there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Maybe I can Molotov them and get them out of here. I have a bunch of Molotovs on me. Get away from my gate, you jerks. That wasn't really working. Let me try this one. Yeah, that one may be a little too far away from the wall. There they are. You guys want to go away now? Man, there's a lot of them out there. Let's just back off and see if they go away. They're trying to bust down my gate. Let me try to repair the gate a little bit. I know it's pitch black for you. I'm sorry. You know, maybe if we just go up to the house and go to sleep, maybe they'll go away. Sounds like it's quieting down out there. Alright, I'm just going to sleep through the night here, and hopefully they'll go away, and we'll pick this up in the morning. Alright? Be right back. Sleep well. Don't dream about cannibals. Alright, well, we woke up hungry, thirsty, and cold and wet. Not sure why we'd be cold and wet if we were sleeping inside, but that is, again, what it is. Alright, got some food. The rain will be refilling our water catchers. In the meantime, we will put all that meat we hunted yesterday on our drying racks. Good. All right. Nice little bit of hunting done there. Wow, these are some ugly, 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 ugly guard towers. And those jerks buggered off, finally. So we can get back to what I was trying to do that very first day, before we got jumped by those guys and decided to go off and hunt instead. Oh, there's one of the dead babies out here crawling in the... What are you doing up here? You're supposed to be down in the cave, little crawling, nasty mutant baby. Oh, well, I would have been happy to just let you go on your way, but now you're going to have to die since you tried to jump me. Baby. Baby. Die, mutant baby. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Horrible. Yuck. So what I was trying to do that first day was build a bench here. I'm in the wrong screen. This would be the building, and there's a bench. And we'll just put a bench here. And grab some logs. Oh, you're not that cold. The sun is out. Relax. A couple of logs for our bench. Now, when we come down here to cut wood, which is tiring, if we get tired but still have some daylight left, we can just have a little sit down on our bench. Is there another nasty baby out there? Is that what that is? What are you doing up here above ground? You're not supposed to be here. Nasty, creepy mutant baby. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Where are they coming from? Oh. It's like a gypsy worm infestation. I noticed that my temporary shelter there needed a little touch up. And I could use some water. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see. So we did some hunting. We could do some more hunting. We did not fully stock our drying racks up there. Am I full up on rabbit fur? Cool, I should probably make something with it then, shouldn't I? Let me pull up my book and go to the crafting tab and see what I can make. Crafting. And see what I can make with rabbit skin. I already have a berry pouch. Rabbit shoes with 2 ropes and 3 rabbit fur. Why don't we make some shoes? How does that sound? 2 rabbit fur, 3 rope. No? Was it 3 rabbit fur? 2 rope. Okay. Wait. Alright. Nice. Equip my rabbity... Are they equipped? Am I wearing them? I am! Look at my Uggs. My little rabbit Uggs. Those are great. Maybe those will help keep me warm out here in the rain. Who knows? Now I can pick up that other piece of rabbit fur. Oh, and there was a... No, I don't... Oh, I don't want the rabbit head. I thought there was another arrow down there. Maybe not. Should we grab a couple of fish as long as we're here? I don't want to get my new boots wet, but we may have to. Oh, wow. Oh, stop missing. Oh my gosh. Plenty of fish in here today. Yeah, I haven't been down here fishing much. Oh, more rabbits. Why don't I try out my... Why don't I try out the slingshot on the rabbit? See how this works. I bounced it right off his noggin. Poor bunny. Okay, that works. Lady and gentleman. Oh, they're fighting each other. Oh, there's a whole bunch of corpses out here. Where'd these corpses come from? Well, I don't care. I will put you guys to good use. Let me start the fire over here. And we will burn you up and take your bones. Look at all... I got so much money. I'm rich. And... burning. And you are burning. And there was one more. So that was kind of weird. They just up and died. I don't know if they got into a feud with some other of their kind. Ugh. I don't think she made it into the fire. Now she's in the fire. Okay, great. And there's a bird. If we need more bird meat and or feathers. Nope. I missed. I like surviving in this game. I don't really like the cannibal encounters. They are stressful and gory and gross, but I do like just being out here in the woods. This game looks so beautiful and sounds wonderful with the wind in the trees. And the rain, I love it when it rains. The sounds of the rain are just really soothing and relaxing. And that is one of the really nice things about the forest, is that you can play it however you want to play it, using the various modes: vegan mode, vegetarian mode, and meat mode. Now I am on meat mode here, but I have luckily been able to avoid a lot of the cannibal encounters that I don't enjoy as much as just the basic survival. I don't even mind the log chopping. Log chopping can be kind of therapeutic as well. It's a form of instant gratification. You chop down a tree, you get logs. It's nice. Because I don't know about you guys, but being down in those caves is just freaking depressing. All the bodies and the piles of gore and guts and being jumped by those nasty mutant thingies with the 6 legs. I feel like we're missing a log here. Did we lose a log? There's a cannibal up there. They're just strolling peacefully across my lawn, though, so I'm not going to mess with them. Yeah, I think we misplaced a log somehow. Oh, now they're heading back this way. Let's not. I mean, it's just one. We could easily take care of that one. But the problem is you get into a fight with one of them, and then all of a sudden 4 more show up, and you're just... What do you do then, you know? Alright, let's head back over and see if this person really wants to fight or is just gonna bugger off. Do you really want to fight with me after me killing so many of your friends? And you know, if I have to, I'll call Lieutenant Dan on you. You don't want me to do that, I know. Go away, lady. Nope. Haha. She's heard about me and Dan. Well, really Dan, I guess, not me. She's probably heard that I'm a fast runner. And that's good. Probably not scary. But discouraging nonetheless. Oh, I'll never catch him. He runs like a cheetah. So what else do we want to be building back here in our base? You know, the plan right along was to just use that little cabin there as a temporary shelter and build a larger, more elaborate base at some point. Whoops. Wow. I dropped the log accidentally and it wound up way over there. See that wind? Doesn't that wind sound great? And it really makes you feel like you're up here on this little raised spit of land. The wind coming in off the water. Oh, you know what I wanted to check out? Are you going to land there, bird? Okay. Nope. Nope. All right. Nope. He left me some feathers, though. That's good. So what I wanted to check out up here, if you remember when we were down in the caves, we found a photograph with what looked like this tree, and it looked like it had part of the something at the base of the tree circled here. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Yep, it's right here. So we can put a piece of dynamite in there, which we should have somewhere. There's a piece of dynamite. And light it. And stick it on there. No. Well, that'll work, I guess. And that gave us some old gun ammo, an old gun part 2 of 8, and a piece of rope. Super. It's nice out here. I like it. I do not like these. Goodbye. Yes. Yes, I'll take the cloth. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, got rid of those. And I think that that was the third piece of gun part we have found. Third or maybe even fourth. I can hang up some more bunny meat here. And I've got fish as well. Okay. Hey, look at this. We are well stocked for quite a bit of eating. As we need. So yeah, we would like to build an actual home here at some point. That is going to take a lot of logs. And we have diminished our log supply here by building those guard towers. Oh man, those are ugly. Those are just hideously ugly. I need to be better at crafting. That's one thing I'm kind of worried about, starting to build a home here while with knowing so little about the crafting system and being so bad at it. Let's just take a look here. Okay, so gun part 2 of 8. Are the other gun parts on here as well somewhere? No, they probably are. I won't bore you with trying to figure all this stuff out with you. But what I will bore you with is taking a look at our building tab here and trying to think about what we want to build next. We have a drying rack, we have a garden, we have a water collector, we could use a rabbit cage. We're not having very much trouble getting enough to eat, so I don't know that we really need the rabbit cage. We've got enough storage for now. I could use another large cabinet so that we could continue collecting stuff that we find in luggage. I need to store some of this stuff that I have. A gazebo would be nice. I'd love to build a gazebo up there on the top of that hill in front of that tree. Be able to sit out there and sit out there and meditate. This stuff is just decorative, I think. You know what I should be thinking about, I think, is more defensive structures. Like traps, or maybe some defensive spikes out in front of the door to keep them away from the doorway. Why don't we think about doing that? Let's go out here. Oops, that's not gonna work. I have to open the door first. Let us just think about how we could set up maybe a defensive ring of those spikes here to keep them from getting right up on the gate and pounding on it. I guess we should leave that open so that we know that it would have enough room to open. But what if I put, well, we want to be able to get the log sled in and out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We want to be able to get the log sled in and out as well. Maybe we should just think about those other defensive wall, defensive wall reinforcement. I think this doesn't damage the cannibals. It just makes the walls a bit stronger, and this is where they've been pounding on the walls. So why don't I try and... Is it going to let me do that? Yeah. Let me try to build some of these on either side of the gate here. That's going to need a bunch of sticks and a bunch of rocks, which I have stored in my base. You know what I need is a rock bag. I need to be able to carry more rocks. Do we know how to build a rock bag? Is that in our crafting menu? Water skin, lizard armor, deer skin, blah, blah, blah. No. Alright, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not sure how to build a rock bag, craft a rock bag. Alright, there's one bit of defensive reinforcement. I could load all these onto the log sled and take them out there, but we're so close. Ugh. Plus, there are rocks lying all over the place here. We could just be picking stuff up as well. Up, and it's starting to rain. And the sun's going down. So I think we're going to think about calling this an episode. A couple of days above ground, remembering what the sun is like, what it feels like on our skins and faces. Nice. Alright, yeah, those are already looking just stronger and tougher. And I'm feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, re-inspired to maybe link back up with Lieutenant Dan tomorrow and check out another cave. We can't be too far from finding Timmy at this point. We've been down in at least a couple of those major caves, and we fully explored 2 of them. I know that because they were scratched off my to-do list. Yeah, I really need a bigger stone bag. This is ridiculous. But we scratched a couple of caves off our to-do list, and okay. Alright, 3 of 4 defensive wall structures completed there. We got our guard towers built. We did a bunch of hunting and fully stocked our drying racks. And now it's time to call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the forest. Until next time, do yourself a favor. Stay out of the forest.